Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of D&D Creations. Today we want to customize another uncommon magic item as we did previously. And just to make things a little more interesting, today there will be Paolo with me and I
Hello.
know. And as you can see, he is the other boomer or so-called boomer, which is going to share the episode, which is named in the channel. So, as I was saying, we are going to customize a Longsword +1, which is an uncommon magic item, and we want to make it a little less boring than it is normally. How are we going to do it? We are going to use the special features table, which you can find on the Dungeon Master's Guide. Paolo and me are going to alternate one another, rolling dice in order to see what we can find about this magic object. And once we have rolled all the things which we can roll on this magic object, we are going to create some story. Once we have finished, we will share the object on D&D Beyond, and I will post the link in the chat. So I think that that's everything. So without further ado, let's start. Paolo, would you like to make the first roll? It is going to be a D20 in order to know who created the object.
Yes, sure, no problem. Okay, the first roll is a 17.
Okay, 17 means that the object has been created by a fiend. So let me share the screen with you so that you can see the template which I'm going to use for this one.
Fiend, you mean some kind of demon or devil in the old D&D terminology?
Yes, it is a demon, it is a devil, a demon, or even an Ugolot. So
a little bit bigger because otherwise it's hard to read, I think. Yeah,
it
that's
is
great.
okay.
Yeah, that's great. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so yeah.
So let me read the description. The item is made of black iron or horn inscribed with runes. And any cloth or leather component are crafted from the hide of fiends. It's warm to touch and feature leering faces or vile runes engraved on its surface. Celestials find that the item's presence repulsive. I think it is repulsive. Okay, I think we need to make some choices here. It's like, do we want to make choices now or at the end of the?
No, let's roll everything because once we have rolled everything, things will start to make
Okay,
more
okay.
sense. Roll a D8. I would say that it's better if you do the rolls
Yeah.
and I will do the writing. What do you think?
Yeah. Agreed. Let's do the roll. Which is the next
So
roll?
the next one is a detail from its history. So let's roll a D8.
It's a 2. Well, it's a
So the
field.
2 is a bane. Let me copy the piece of history here. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm going to reduce the font a little just to ensure that. Okay, you can read it.
Okay, the item was created by the foes of a particular culture or kind of creature. If the culture or creature are still around, they might recognize the item and single out the bearer as an enemy. Well, that seems to fit very nicely with the idea that the item is fiendish. If someone.
Yes. As I was saying, yes. Now we have to roll a minor property of the item. This is another D20.
So this is a 12.
12. That's interesting. It is a songcraft. Whenever this item is stuck or is used to strike a foe, its bearer hears the fragment of an ancient song. Okay. Now let's roll for a quirk. It is a D12.
D12. 1 second. D12s are always hard to find because they are not used that much. Okay, 1.
Okay, let me check what is a 1. This is very, very strange. It is blissful. While in possession of the item, the bearer feels fortunate and optimistic about what the future holds. Butterflies and other harmless creatures might frolic in the item's presence. Which makes little sense with the rest of everything else, but yeah, we can. I think we can still find something. Okay, now that we have rolled everything, we can try to invent something. Okay, it was a fiend. What do you think? What kind of fiend was this? It was he a devil? First of all, it was crafted by the fiends, or it was crafted for the fiends? This is both allowed in the possibilities.
I think this has been crafted. Yeah, item seems that has been crafted by a fiend to fight, possibly to fight celestial creature, I would say. And
Okay, let's say that. Let me take crafted by a fiend to fight celestial creatures. Now, I always find interesting in these cases not to talk about a generic fiend, but to give the creature a name, because if we give it a name, it's always much more interesting. To give it a name, to create the name, I have a site which I use a lot, which is called the Fantasy Name Generator. So, yes. Okay, let me share this one with and I Fantasy Devil Name Generator. Okay. Oh, it's okay. It's the same. So let me share this one as well, just because it's such a nice site. So yeah, now I have okay. Present, share screen. And then I need to put it on this other page. Anyway, I need to. Okay, let me. Yeah.
I think you may generate it offline. I mean, you generate on your own and put the name on the.
Oh, it's here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, this is a list of possible demon names. So Drastukan, Ogruk, Bolvenok, Vaz, Rek, Drargulog, Zurnan, Trotsmon, Zolvar. Zolvar seems exotic enough, and but at the same time,
strange enough to be the name of a demon. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Crafted by the.
Okay, I think you can put it back to the original form.
Yes. Present. Yeah, this is.
And the idea is that the funny thing when you create these items is that the story unfolds more or less by itself. You create this background and then you generate this background more or less by itself.
So we were assuming that this was crafted to fight celestial creatures. but it is entirely possible that this was crafted to fight devil. It is one piece of lore in Dungeons and Dragons that devil and demon are in a constant war. It is called the Blood War. So
Yeah. My idea was that the idea why it was meant to fight celestial creature was because of the ancient song. My idea is that this is kind of an ancient celestial song, and the idea is that the weapon has been imbued with some kind of essence of a celestial, of the voice of a celestial creature to make it easy, to make it appropriate to fight the celestial creature themselves.
okay, crafted by the okay. It imbues sings with the voice of the angel. I'm going to generate now the name of an angel. I'm not going to switch again because it is so Cadmiel, Barkiel, Samael, Dagiel, Anak, Bariel, Anak. Yes. The celestial Anak, whose voice Zolvar stole to craft this weapon. Despite, I would say that the blissfulness is an intended effect which Zolvar couldn't, let's say, couldn't remove from the sword. Obvious. I would say that despite the obvious fiendish nature of this word, whoever wield it is unable, feels wave of optimism overcome. Feels a wave of optimism. I would say something like this. What do you think? You have become muted, Paolo.
I think it's good if we go to the start of the description and complete the selections because there were 2 or 3 options. I think it's better if we decide exactly how the sword appears.
Okay, yeah. Okay, the item is made of black iron or horn inscribed with the runes. I would say that the sword is made of black iron.
Yeah, and
with guard of horn.
yes.
I would say that it's warm to the touch and features leering faces or vile runes engraved on its surface.
Okay, I would say that the runes, there are runes, and claim something along the lines. They are written in abyssal, and they claim something along the lines of that to the celestial, that to the celestials. But how the fiends call the celestials, not the celestials.
The Celestials, I would say that they call the God Servant.
Yeah, something like that.
And they say that the God Servant. Okay, crafted by. It was Okay, I think it was crafted by the demon Zolvar after slaying the celestial Anak and capturing his voice into the weapon. The voice of Anak, the singer, is heard each time the weapon is wielded. Despite the obvious. Okay, I would say that more or less this is done.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay. Anything else which you would like to add to this weapon, or do you think we are okay with this one?
I think with this one we are pretty much it, and that's just a nice demonstration of how just taking some hints from a rolling table and trying to put it together just creates a story for a weapon and makes a boring longsword into something a little bit more interesting.
Okay, why next time don't we also generate where the dungeon where the adventurers will be able to find this weapon? You know that there are, of course, tables to generate dungeons and all that kind of things as well.
Oh, I think next time we can definitely generate the dungeon and possibly can generate the dungeon step by step and see what is after. That will be an interesting step, an interesting variation. Trying to generate the dungeon per se. Let's see.
Okay, I would say that we can stop here. So thanks everyone for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it. We have other weapons, other objects in the channel, so take a look at them. And thanks everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.